ESO is turning 11 years old this month, and we're celebrating until April 22nd with some more of that 100% XP boost and lots of cake. Historically, there's a crown sale during this event, but there's no signs of it yet, so hold out a little bit longer if you can on the chance it does pop up. This event is a community favorite for the sheer amount of stuff you can get. And if there's any event to do your daily writs, it's this one. So be sure to hop on those alts and print that gold while you collect some of the easiest event boxes you can get. To get started with the event, complete the quest for Cake's Sake to earn this year's Jubilee Cake. You can find the chef near the docks in Ardon, Stone Falls, and Glenumbra, or you can just grab the starter quest for free in the Crown Store and it will lead you right to them. You'll need to collect some ingredients and complete some interactions, all of which you can find and complete right near the quest giver. And upon completing the quest, you'll get the anniversary cake for this year. The XP boost is applied passively to anyone signed in during the event period, so you don't need to remember to eat the cake every few hours to get the bonus, like any returning players might remember. But you still need to use the cake to get 3 event tickets each day. So don't forget to grab and use it from the tools in your collection every day. Be sure to keep an eye on your tickets. Remember, you can only hold 12 at any time, and if you don't have enough room for the 3 tickets when you eat the cake, you won't get any tickets until you spend your excess and eat the cake again. This year, you can earn gift boxes from a couple more added sources. But as always, any daily quest in the game will get you a box, which is why your daily crafting writs are so important for their quick completion and for the fact that you can do them on any and all characters once they've reached level 7. You can also get boxes by killing world bosses, killing and looting the final boss in dungeons, trials, arenas, and the Infinite Archive, more specifically Thowat Replicanum, killing and looting the last boss at any incursion event, in your Rewards of the Worthy Mail, and you have a chance to get a box in Tales of Tribute Reward Mail, but note that the chance is increased based on the number of opponents defeated and their difficulty during a Tribute Daily. The boxes you get from Rewards of the Worthy and Tales of Tribute Mail will appear inside the parcel reward, not in the mail itself, so you need to open them before the event ends if you want to get a box from them. The first box you pick up each day from any of these sources will be a gold reward box, but all subsequent drops will be a purple box instead. There is one new set of style pages this year, the Worm Cult Hunter armor style, and the Fragments for the Jubilee Steed will return, both of which only come out of the once daily gold box. It's important to call out that the steed will require 25 fragments, and the fragments are bound on pickup. There is an achievement tied to completing the mount, but it's impossible to complete it with what the event provides unless you already have pieces from last year, so be prepared to spend your tickets if this is your first Jubilee and you want to complete it. The drops in purple boxes are comparative to last year's boxes, containing a chance at familiar drops to longtime players, and guaranteed materials, some of which are profitable. Aside from writs, the next easiest farming method is Celestial Rifts in Craglorn. These rifts are the zone's incursion event, and they're activated by interacting with them. There are a few small waves of enemies to fight before the mini-boss spawns, and you'll need to deal some damage to get the drop. But these shouldn't cause too much issue, and there's a circuit here, so no way shrining required. These rifts will spawn 5 minutes after being activated instead of upon death, and there are 5 within close proximity that you can simply ride your mount between. With this setup, it's possible to get 4 to 5 boxes in 5 minutes, making it the second fastest source next to crafting writs. If you were a player during the anniversary event last year, or Pan Tamriel just a couple months ago, you might remember these cosmetic replicas, and they're dropping again this year, but thankfully their drop rates can now be boosted based on other achievements you might have unlocked. the boosted drop rates seem to make a considerable difference. So if you're feeling traumatized from last year, don't stress about them too much. And remember that these style pages are bound. The True Flame Sword replica, obtainable through fishing, will have increased drop rates if you have the Dominion, Covenant, or Pact Fisherman achievement, with even higher chances for those with all of the base game Master Angler achievements. The Staff of Worms replica, dropping from Dark Anchors, has increased drop chances if you have the Dominion, Covenant, or Pact Anchor Shatterer achievement, and increases even further if you have the Anchors Away achievement. The world bosses in Vardenfell have 2 potential drops, the Sunna'rah Staff and Barbas Helmet replicas. The drop chance increases if you have the Defender of Morrowind achievement, and increases even further if you have the Savior of Morrowind achievement. And the final staff replica, which rarely drops from the geysers in Somerset. The drop chance increases if you have the Abyssal Devastator achievement, with another drop chance increase if you have the Savior of Somerset achievement. These replicas are not for sale at the Impresario during this event, but she does have a ton of other stuff in stock. The first 2 fragments for the second quarter Morph, a very pretty dress costume, have been added to her stock, replacing the runestone extraction animation, and she'll carry pages for the new Worm Cult Hunter style. Plus, she's got lots of cake. For each year you've partaken in the Jubilee, you can buy the matching cake to put in your house, but you will only see the cakes you've already added to your collection during past anniversary events. There will also be cake slice furnishings for sale that you can buy regardless of having played in the same year. There is an achievement tied to obtaining each slice from 2016 to 2025, and they're 1 ticket apiece, so keep this in mind if you're someone chasing achievements. The new slice added for this year's cake does have its own individual achievement, but this slice isn't part of the combined Cake Devourer achievement. The Impresario also has Jubilee grab bags containing old items that no longer drop, but there are a ton of items in the drop pool. You will only get items you don't already have, which is why it's important to note that the desecrated grave soil used to craft the Worm Cult style is also in this grab bag, but it will drop in addition to the other items. If you're new to the game and want to get some of these items, check guild traders before picking them up to minimize your potential loot pool. The other ticket merchants have also changed up their stock. Her assistant will have the same pets, but there will instead be 2 returning skin morphs for them this time around. He'll also be the one to carry the party packs needed to combine and acquire the Jubilee Steed at 3 tickets per, plus the instructions you'd need to purchase in order to complete and combine the Aurora Spider Pet that comes from the grab bags. And lastly, the Indrik Vendor has rotated her stock to 2 different mounts and non-combat pets. The Golden Pursuits campaign Anniversary Adventures has started up too, and the objectives on this list are all tied to things you can do for event boxes. There are 28 objectives on the list, and you only need to complete 20 to get all of the prizes, so you shouldn't have any issue collecting your new stuff if you just participate in the event. Just be sure to claim them before they leave. You'll have 1 extra day after the anniversary event to clean up any objectives you might have missed. At 5 pursuits complete, you'll get 25,000 gold. At 12 complete, you'll get the Breton Hero statue. And at 20, you'll get the awesome Breton Hero costume. Getting the first 12 will only take a few hours, but with 22 days to finish the full set, there is more than enough time to unlock everything. Happy birthday, ESO! Thanks for watching, enjoy the anniversary celebration, and be sure to catch ESO Direct on April 10th. If you haven't already, link your Twitch and ESO accounts so you can claim the monkey pet when the time comes.